Today, I'm going to share 4 activities that are going to help you make your money last longer if you've experienced a recent job loss. Hi, I'm Jamie with The Saving Secret, where I help you become more intentional with your money. If you're new to my channel, I share insights of how to make savings easier and by helping you organize your money and helping you build long-term wealth. Last week, I shared a video that talked about 8 different insights that I did to help people who've recently lost their job. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to be sharing some of the insights that I've learned as I'm going through this journey to help me find my next opportunity. I post new videos every week, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of the latest content. Be sure to smash that like button because it really helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps me continue to grow my channel so I can help you on finding ways to increase your savings and be more intentional with your money. So as I go through this information, if you think of someone that this information could be helpful to, be sure to share this information with someone. Share it on social media. And if you have any questions about any of the information that I go over, please be sure to write the information in the comment section. I will respond. I love to read it. And so without further ado, let's jump into it. The first thing that I think is important once you get laid off and you want to figure out how to navigate your finances is really to look at your documents that you were given from your company. So it's really to just gather the full information. And there's a lot of information. You may have gotten a lot of emails, you may have gotten a lot of pieces of information, but at some point you need to take time to read through all of the needed information. Once you read through all of the needed information, it's going to give you some insights of what's available to you. It's going to let you know insights of like how long is your insurance going to be good for, and how can you transition to Cobra, or do you have a severance package? How long is your salary continuance for? How long are you going to be able to get some of the benefits that you had? And what are some resources that are available to you as you transition to your next opportunity? So it's really important to go through the documents that your company gave you, read them, take notes. But once you go through them and read them, then you're going to want to take an opportunity to then contact someone, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of information. They're communicating to a lot of different people, and it can be a little confusing. So find the person or contact information where once you've had your questions, reach out to a real HR representative, someone who can help you navigate some of the important questions that you have. Again, some of the resources that your company may make available may not even be within the company, but they can help point you in the direction to make sure that you have the best transition possible. Now, of course, nobody likes to go through these transitions, but there's a lot of help and support that is out there, so you want to make sure you take advantage of what's given to you. The next thing that you're going to want to do, and this is one of the first things that went through my mind, is you need to stop investing. I mean, stop investing in your 401k, stop investing in your stocks or company purchase plan or whatever different investment opportunities that you have. For me particularly, I was putting extra towards the house every month, so I needed to stop that. So if you're investing, this is an opportunity for you to temporarily put this on hold. What the reason is not that you don't want to take advantage of future growth. That's extremely important. But what matters to you most is flexibility. Flexibility is available with cash. Because you don't have a job, access to more credit or other things are going to be more difficult. Also, this is when people lose their jobs, it's an opportunity that people take out more debt a lot of times. And so to be able to curve that so you're not taking on more debt, it's nice to have more available cash on hand. So what you need to do is stop investing for retirement or just stop investing altogether. Again, once you have more insights of what your future plan is, you can restart it, but temporarily put this on pause and to stop your retirement investing. The next thing you want to do is you really want to review your expenses. And if you visited my channel and you've looked at any of the videos that I've done in the past, I'm a huge proponent of budgeting off of your expenses. So if you haven't had an opportunity to create a budget off your expenses, now is the time. I've done a whole video on this where you can check out, where I talk through how you can review your budget, you can review your expenses, and create a personalized budget for yourself. This is going to be extremely critical because you want to make sure that you understand what are your needs and how much money does it take to take care of those needs. Everybody has different needs, and so it's important to make your personalized budget. So again, if you haven't taken a peek at it, make sure you check out this video where it can help you budget and help you truly understand what your expenses are to understand what you need. The next thing that you're going to want to take a look at is, what is your future income? What is it that you have coming your way? Now, obviously, if you've just recently lost your job, you don't have a lot of income coming your way, or it may be happening right now, but in the future it will be stopping. So you really need to understand, how long is your income that you're used to getting? How long is that going to continue for? If that's not going to continue, how long is the severance that you have? How long is that going to last? So you really need to start planning and figuring out, what do I have and how long is it going to last? And what's important about this is because this just gives you an insight of what you have to work with. Because what you may find, depending on your severance or depending on what you have in savings, you might not be in as bad of a situation as you thought, because you want to make sure that you're at least aware of what money you have coming in. But this is something where you're going to want to review to find out ways to increase your money, but also figure out what is the current situation that you're in. Now, I know I said that I had 4 things to help you that you needed to do, but I actually wanted to share a 5th one with you, a kind of a bonus one. And the reason I wanted to share this with you is because maybe it's not necessarily one that's going to directly impact your income or expenses, but it will have a long-term effect on your life. And this is one where it's just take time to explore. And what I mean by that is, depending on how long you've been in your job, if you've been in it for a couple of number of years, you've gotten used to a certain number of things that you do. And there's certain things that you definitely didn't like from your job, and there's things that you really enjoyed from your job. But as you've gone through and you've looked at what your financial situation are, and you kind of have an idea of kind of what your roadmap looks like and how much money you have to cover your expenses based on what you have in savings or your future income, this is an opportunity to really explore. Find out what you're passionate about. Read some books. Talk to people. You know, in our minds, we have so many things going on, and we kind of love routine, and our routines are built on what we've always done. And of course, routines help us build efficiencies. And so a friend of mine shared a wonderful podcast with me from Harvard Business Review. And one of the things that it really talked about is, when you have a job change, your identity can kind of be in question and can kind of change. And so what I would share with you is, what I learned from this podcast is that it's okay to sacrifice your efficiency that you're used to in your corporate role or whatever job that you had in order to explore. Because focusing on time to explore, you're going to find things that you never imagined, passions that you haven't been able to get to. And so I would just encourage you to take time to explore. So those are my 5 suggestions of what you need to do to focus on your finances if you come into a situation where you've had a recent job loss. But I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Is there anything that I missed? or anything that is important or controversial as I tell people to stop investing, go ahead and feel free to write them in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, and I always will read comments and respond to them. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of the future content that I have prepared to help you be more intentional with your money. Be sure to click on some of these other videos to help you be more intentional with your money and to help you on this process as you're navigating your finances when maybe you're going through a job transition. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.